Hi friends, in today's video we will study how to make this mechanical device in Autocad. So first let us study how we'll be proceeding with construction of this drawing. So we'll begin with drawing this innermost circle of 12 dia, then the circle next to it of 26 dia, and finally this outer circle of 40 dia. Then you can see that there is one center line from year to year of 97 units. So you'll draw this line. Then using this endpoint as the center point, we'll draw one circle of 4 radius, another of 4 radius, and draw these two tangential lines. Then using the same center point, we'll draw another circle of radius 10 and extend this line up to maybe touching this circle, and then fillet the circle for 8 radius. Same way we'll draw this line, but we'll not do the fillet till we construct this part. Now in order to construct this part, we'll first draw this circle of 30 radius. With this as the center point, we'll draw this circle of 30 radius. Then we'll draw this line at 60 degrees and this line at 90 degrees. Then using that as a center point, we'll draw this circle of 4 radius and again this circle of 4 radius. Then using the same center point, we'll draw another circle of radius 9, and then we'll draw another circle. Now before we draw another circle, what we'll do, we'll use this circle and this line and fillet it at radius 5, and we'll use this circle and this circle and fillet it at radius 5, and that should finish our simple drawing. So let us start with drawing this innermost circle of 12 dia. So I'll just pan this drawing a bit to the left, and over here we'll begin with the first circle and we'll use the center diameter and we'll use this as a center point, and the diameter for the innermost circle is 12. So I type 12 and I hit enter. So this finished this circle. Now we have to draw this circle, and the diameter for this circle is 26. So again we select center diameter and we use the same center point, and the diameter is 26 and we hit enter. So we have finished this circle. Now we want to draw this circle of 40 dia. So again we select center diameter, we use the same center point, and the diameter we give is 40 and we hit enter. So we have finished with this circle. Now we'll draw this line of 97 units. So I'll select line and use this as a center point and give the distance as 97 and hit enter. Now we'll draw another circle of radius 4. So I'll end the line command and I will select center radius and use this as a center point, and radius is 4. And we'll draw another circle of radius 10. So we'll select again circle, center radius. This is the center point and radius for that is 10. Now we have to draw this line of 57 units. So what we'll do, we'll erase this line. So I type the erase command and erase this line, and then I draw one line from the center of this and extending to 57 units, and I hit enter. Now I will draw one more circle over here, and that circle is of 4 radius. So again I select circle command, I click over here, and the radius for that is 4. Now I will draw 2 tangential lines. So I will select line, and I will select that I want tangential to this circle. If the tangential snap is not happening, then ensure that you click on the snap and the tangential snap should be selected. Then you select line and draw one line. You can say tangential to this and tangential to this. Enter, and draw one more line, again tangential from this and tangential from this. Enter. Now we trim off the extra blank spaces. So I select trim, and I don't need this line, I don't need this line, I don't need this line. So whichever are your unwanted lines, we clean them off. Now I want to draw this line, and I want to fillet radius 8. Okay, so that line, if you see, it's tangential from this circle and extends and touches this circle, and then the radius is 8. So I will use the line command, and first point of that line I'll say tangential to this circle, and then I will press F8 to ensure it is straight, and just click somewhere halfway through this line like this. And then I will say that I would like to fillet it at a distance of 8, radius of 8. So I will select fillet, and in fillet I will give the radius as 8, and then I will select the first object to fillet and the second object to fillet. So you get this filleted at a radius 8. You can also notice that the line got extended and the circle got filleted at 8 units. Now we don't need this upper part, so I will just trim the upper part. The lower part we still need it for the tangential line. So now we proceed with drawing this circle of radius 30, and this is the same center point. So again I type circle, use the same center point, and radius I give is 30. So we have finished drawing this circle. Now we'll begin with these 2 lines. So the first line is 60 degrees with reference to this line. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll draw one line which extends from here, and end of that line is here. And now with reference to this line, we'll draw a line of 60 degrees. So we'll say line from point here, we'll extend and make a bigger line like this, and we press tab and give the angle as 60 degrees and hit enter. So we can just confirm by going into dimension and selecting angular dimension, selecting the first line, second line, and you can see the angle is 60 degrees. So this is perfect. Now we want to draw another line of at 90 degrees. So again we'll select the line command, we use the same center point and a longer line, and I will give the distance as 90 degrees and hit enter. Now see, it has taken the 90 degrees with reference to this line. Okay, so we don't want with reference to that, so I'll just Control Z. And what you can do, you can take 90 plus 60, that is 150 as the angle. So again, you can say L for line, give the first point over here, extend and make a longer line, press tab and give the angle for that line as 150 and hit enter. Now you can measure this angle. So you can go into angular dimensioning, and from here to here, if you see, it is perfectly 90 degrees. So these two lines are also done. Now with the intersection of that line, we have to draw one circle of radius 4. So over here, we'll draw one circle with this as the center point and radius 4. Same way, we'll draw another circle with this as a center point, radius is 4. Then we'll draw one circle with this as the center point and this as the radius. Another circle with this as a center point and this as the radius. Now we trim off the unwanted lines. So we don't need this line, we do not need this line, we do not need this line. Same way here, we do not need this, this and this. And these lines also we do not need at the moment. And within the circle, we don't need these lines. So these are also deleted. Now we want to draw one circle of radius 9 with the same center point. So again, we select circle. This is the center point and radius is 9. Okay, now we have to do the fillet. So we say line and we draw one line which will be tangential from this circle and which will be straight across this line. Okay, so you can extend it to a longer distance and hit enter. And then I want to fillet it at a radius of 5. So again, I type fillet and the radius I give as 5. And then I select this circle and I select this line and I get the fillet. Now using this as a center point, I have to draw one circle. So I will select circle using this as a center point and this as the end point. I draw this circle. Okay. And then I trim out the unwanted lines. So I will select trim and I do not need this. I do not need this. So as far as possible, try to keep the drawing as clean as possible. So that is also done. And now over here we need one circle to be filleted at 5 radius. So you can see that we have drawn this circle of 9 radius. So same way we'll draw another circle over here of 9 radius. So we select circle, we give this center point, and we give the radius as 9. And then we fillet these two circles, fillet, and the radius for that fillet we give as 5. And then we select object to fillet these two objects. So it's got filleted, and then we trim off the extra unwanted lines. Right. And these lines also. And our geometry is ready. Now we have to just draw these center lines. So I'll come out of the trim command, and I will first type center mark CM and click over here. So I get a center mark. This is my center mark, and this line is there. I want to change this line type to center line, so I can select center. Same way for this line also. I will change the line type to center line. And same way this line also. And this line also. Finally, we are just left with dimensioning. Before that, one small trim is needed over here. So I type trim command, and we don't need this circle. And we don't need this one also. Now the only thing left is dimensioning. So let us select horizontal dimensioning, that is linear dimensioning. This as the center point. Ensure that your snap is on. And center point is on. With this as the center point and this as the end point. So it is 97 units. Then again we select linear dimensioning. This as the center point and this as the center point. 57 units. Then we select radius. Radius for this circle is 4. Again, radius for this circle is 10. Now, radius for the fillet. So click on the fillet. Radius for fillet is 8. Then the diameter for the innermost circle is 12. So select this inner diameter. It is 12. Again, diameter for the outer circle is 26. And finally, for the outermost circle, diameter is 40. Then again, radius for the fillet, 5. Then radius for this fillet as well, 5. Then radius for this circle, 9. We can just take it outside. So radius for this circle, 9. And finally, radius for this circle, 4. And the last one, radius for this circle, and it is 30. So our geometry is ready. So friends, hope you have learned something new in this video. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And we'll see you again in the next video. Till that time, goodbye.